Guns, armor, robots, research, machining, industrialization. These are all the goals we've got for today's episode. Not necessarily in that order because we are entirely relying on our researching squad, and whilst I think they are very, very good, we have a new addition to the team. MAGA is now been renamed to the big man himself, Donny T. I don't know, felt like it was the most appropriate name for MAGA to be renamed to Donny T. So we've got MAGA, Donny T, Dolphin. We could have also had Big D or Big T or Big Donny T. Any form of Donny T we could have had. Welcome, my friend. You are going to be a very good addition for us. And brings up the question of which of those goals do we do first? Do we do mech tech first? Do we do the research first? And do we do the defense and the machining stuff first? Well, there's a very obvious way for us to start. We're going to start with mech tech. Mech tech is going to be the one that we've had focus on for the past few episodes. It's been the big goal for us. It will allow us to have hauler bots, growing bots, all those sort of robots to help us do things. And it will allow Robert to fulfill his dream of being a crazy chainsaw-wielding mechanator once again. So if you enjoy any of today's episode and are excited to see how much progress we actually make, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things, and let's start by actually planning out some bedrooms. Whilst it was not one of the things I mentioned, we need to do one thing at a time. And whilst we're waiting for research to be done, which at the moment we're doing chemical refining, we haven't got the research for machining. There's no armor we can make at the moment, and the mech tech stuff has been queued up for up here. We can get on with some bedrooms and expand out our little Venetian city once again. So I've got the bedrooms now planned out as well. I've got them on the side of main access side along the quote-unquote highway of our Venetian city. I've got 8 bedrooms planned out. They're pretty small, pretty basic. But honestly, I think that'll work quite nice. And a slaver from Turnamelli has arrived with a relationship. The kin of Cottonwood and the son of Chad Chadson. The Chad Chadson family expands even further. As we've mentioned before, we're not doing slavery this series. It's not something I want to be doing, but the son of Chad Chadson. Holy moly. This is crazy. We're building a whole family here. Who it is the son of Chad Chadson? It hasn't actually told me. Okay, so the son of Chad Chadson is Lynn Romero here. Not one of the slaves that we can buy, unfortunately. 22 years old. So, okay. So Lynn is 22, who is Chad's son. Cottonwood is Chad's great-grandmother and is 24. I understand chronological ages and everything, and right, but this is just really, really weird. But it's lovely to see, Chad's got a son. Very nice. Now, we do have a small opportunity that has arisen from these traders arriving. 2 groups of traders, fairly well armed. They've got rifles and Uzis and, some very powerful weapons. What we don't have at the moment is food. Whilst we have stockpiled a hell of a lot of drugs, we don't actually have that much food. We have 10 meals at the moment for everybody. Now, I'm not going to say that it's very American for us to be hunting elephants, but Chad Chadson is looking like a Chad right now. If I do accidentally shoot these elephants, and they do accidentally go berserk, I'm not going to be that sad about it, It's nature taking its course. Oh! Elephants are revenging. Okay, let's run to this group over here and hope that Chad's son, can save us. Please? Please? Cottonwood, get inside. Holy moly. Yeah, there we go. There they are. They're all coming out to help us. Perfect. Look at all the free food we're gathering from this, We're definitely not using and abusing just the whole part of Rimworld for this, but relations with Turner and Ellie have died, or someone's died. Okay. As long as our son doesn't die, I'm happy. Oh, and there we go. Perfect. All the elephants are dead. We've got loads of food now. This is perfect. Definitely what I had in mind, Definitely. Obviously, unfortunately, one of the traders did die, Lynn, the trader. But they do have some things that I might accidentally steal. Whoops. There we go. Just like that, we now have 3,000 raw meat just, chilling. We've got 914 bones, 10 end of elephant tusks. Profit. It's just sheer capitalistic profit. Chad's going on a food binge because their son has died. Did I literally just say that are you two actually related? You're joking, right? Oh, shit. Oh, what? Oh, no. Chad's got his son killed, and we've only just noticed. Well, that's a character arc and a half. Chadson has gone on went on a hunting party to get some elephants, and then got his son killed by trying to get them to kill the elephants instead. That's karma, you know. That is karma, Chadson. That is your own fault, all right? You shouldn't have done that. And there it is. Machining. I'm just about to finish the Mech-Tech room as well. Oh, yes. There it is. Chainsaws, drills, grinders, jackhammers. Perfect. Therapy or machining? Well, obviously we want guns. Who needs therapy when you have guns? It's the American way. We have now more or less finished the Mech-Tech room as well. So there it is. The mech gestator can be built, the band nodes, the subcore encoders, all of those good things. So I think we'll just chuck down a couple of the small ones initially, and then maybe 4 small recharges. Looks good. And then I'd say just the 1 encoder down here, which requires medium terrain. Okay, that's not a worry. We'll just deconstruct the bridge and then rebuild it with steel. So I think we can now click off Mech-Tech as being completed. One of the first big goals of this series done. Robert can re-establish himself as a strong, successful Mechanator, taking after all of the monks and everything that we had in a previous series. He's reverting back to his old ways and perhaps becoming more himself again, you know. Maybe the Mechanator stuff is coming back to him, the friendliness of the monk lifestyle he once led. Maybe. We don't know that yet. Has been complete. Perfect. Perfect. And what better way to follow on other than crude torture methods? Fantastic. So machining. Obviously, at the moment, we can't actually build and make too many weapons. We're still going to be limited by quite a few factors because it is still pretty early game. However, we can already start to prep all these things and get working on it. There is, the machining table has been built. So, what can we make? Helmets, nuclear warheads, chainsaws, loads of helmets, and all those cool things. Grinders, ammo, juggernaut helmets. Holy moly. That's a lot of helmets. Like, that is a lot of helmets. Okay. Pizza time helmet. We have to give that to Coke. Coke has to have the pizza time helmet. I queue that one up straight away. But otherwise, there's a lot of just basic helmets and everything, honestly. Nothing too exciting yet. No weapons as such. Chainsaws obviously are very nice. Drills are very nice as well. But that's about it at the moment. I don't like the way that I can make nuclear warheads before I can make guns. But you know what? I'm here for it. I can appreciate a good nuclear warhead. Okay, perfect. So now we just need to wait and get the right researches so we can build some weapons for people. Okay, so I seem to have made a small mistake when planning out these bedrooms that I can't count. See, when I put it down, I kind of forgot the walls were 1 block wide. This is not big enough for our colonists to live in. We are not just normal colonists. We're American-inspired. Does Chadson, the president of this colony, deserve to be living in a 2x3 room? No, he needs more. I'm going to cancel all of this. Shit, that's so irritating. We're going to go again, and we're going to build something even better. And a quest has come down for another Fallen Empire ship coming down for an emergency descent. I quite like these ones. It gives us the opportunity to get some honor, but not enough that we are really buddy-buddy with the Empire. Because at the end of the day, they are the Empire. We are Americans, we're independent, we're free. Now that we're learning how to defend ourselves, we don't need to rely on the Empire all the time. But I will still help them for the resources. Another thing that I've learned about this map is there aren't very many components on this map, and the ships provide a nice couple for us. So we're going to accept this for the honor with Chadson and go from there. Hopefully this time they can defend themselves, you know. And there it is, the raid from the Kamaksta tribe. How many are there? 7 tribals, all with powers, I think. Yeah, a couple of them have got psi powers. You guys have got anti-material rifles and LMGs and stuff. I'm going to summon Chad just to watch over them, you know, as he should. Holy moly, they move quickly. Did you see how quickly they just moved? What is going on? Chad, please. We can't let them kill off the people again. Anyway, the tribe people from the Komatsu tribe are fleeing. Chad did a fantastic... What on earth was that? He just exploded. Chad did a very good job, stood along the side. He gained a level in skill in shooting as well, which is fantastic. A couple of survivors. Are you any good? No, you are not. Let's strip them and keep going with our day. I've planned out the new styled bedrooms now. They are a lot bigger. Let's be fair, they're a lot bigger now. They're a little bit more sort of elongated. We're going to fit 2 in each section here, so we will have the opportunity to build a lot more bedrooms, make things look a bit more full. I prefer it this way. More resource heavy, but that's okay. And there it is. Pizza time is here. Your excellent ProTech pizza time is infused. The sterilized mid-tech basic breezy steel ProTech time. Pizza time, excellent quality. Very nice. That is what we like. It's got a very good, it's got a big increase in market value and also a reduction in food poison chance. Perfect cook for Coca-Cola. The pizza delivery boy himself. Holy moly, Coke, you look incredible. He's just so happy. Is there anything you'd like to tell me about yourself? Oh, my best friend. Perfect. Shuttle's here to pick up the Imperials as well. Perfect. And a raid is here. The Confederacy of Bella have arrived. 16 raiders. What on earth is a grey fucker? Holy moly. That's rough for you, my friends. Okay, so I'd say those have been dealt with. There's another group up at the top here. 6 humans. A couple with short bows, a lot of them with spears. It's not looking good, especially when Chad is our only colonist with a weapon. I guess I'll assemble Robert and Coke to help with this as well, but this isn't good. This is starting to get bad. And unfortunately, the wild grey fockets down here did win against the tribals, and by quite a lot, in fact. And they're now going after my people. Donny T, please get inside. Dr. Jew, please also get inside. Cottonwood, get inside. Hopefully, Chad's got this, you know? I have some faith in Chad, knowing that he's with the happiest man I know, Coca-Cola. There they are. They're all running over now as well. Robert with a chainsaw. Holy Robert. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He loves chopping people's... Just chopping them in half. Robert just chopped that man in half. Holy... Jesus. Right, Robert, you need to get inside, and Chad Chadson is going to have to deal with all these wild fockets on his own. Please don't die. And there is Chad Chadson, the only one that's been left to not stay inside. Dealing. Oh, God, wild grey fockets. I got no idea what I'm going to do, honestly, if Chad Chadson dies to one of these things as well. Low-key, kind of sad, you know? They're very cool-looking creatures, but... I would have rather not been dealing with them. Let's hope this MP7 is as overpowered as I think it is. Run, Chad, run, run. Chad! Don't get into hand-to-hand combat with a big wolf. Chad! Shit. Chad's gone down. Okay. Bleeding out in 18 hours. He's only been scratched. Coke is the fastest colonist we've got. I'm going to get Coke to move from building to building in hopes we can get Coke to rescue Chad in time. I'd imagine he would, honestly. He is unbelievably fast. Right. Robert, Coke, get down here. Carry Chad Chadson. Perfect. Oh my god, he's so quick. He's got Chad Chadson. Then you need to run to wherever we got medicine. Then Coke has to pick up the gun himself and then go and get rid of the rest of them. Microsoft has unfortunately gone down here. Alright, that's not too bad. Only a few bruises. They will be fine. This is tough. This is tough. This is where not having the research for any guns is really, really setting us back here. You know, why do we need artisan furniture? I want big bum shooties. There we go, Coke. Take his weapon and equip it. Okay. Pizza time is here. The man, the legend Coke, the leader of pizza. Coke is a hell of a lot quicker than what Chad was, so we can run and gun a lot easier. Yeah, this will be so much easier with Coke. Like, look how quick he is. It's simply not fair, really. Okay, we're now down to our last 2, and honestly, I think Coke has got this in the bag. Just the fact of how quick he is, it makes things so easy. So easy. There we go, and the last one is there running away into the ocean to try escape. Pizza time himself. This perfect. Perfect. Maybe we stop giving Chad the gun, you know? Coke has proved himself as a worthy fighter, and honestly, just how fast they are, unbelievably overpowered. Chad, I love you to pieces, but I don't think you deserve a gun anymore. So yeah, unlucky, my friend. Now let's heal up Microsoft and everybody and keep going with our day. Trait, depressive. Another one so soon. All right, it's the prisoner. I'm not too fussed at our prisoners getting depression. I just wish they would get over their depression, you know? Microsoft is depressed, but at the same time, they are being fairly well looked after, I think. And slightly deprived. Okay, maybe we're not looking after them very well, you know? Fair enough. But I don't know. I feel like that we're not getting like a reduction in people with depression despite keeping their moods fairly high, honestly. And some cargo pods have just landed. Perhaps we'll find something useful in the wreckage. Cloth exotic underwear. Devil Strand exotic underwear. What on earth sort of cargo pods is this? Are they useful? Perhaps. I don't... What? Cheers game. And Chad Chadson is back up. He can now walk around and everything. He's probably quite confused as to where his weapon's gone. Chad, I am relinquishing you of your presidential services to our military. We're going to leave that up to Coke and Robert for the time being. Just whilst you recover and we get you a better weapon that's more suitable for you. Whilst they are at one of our better shooters. He just didn't put in the work. Maybe we need to get him some armor. Maybe for the time being we just rely on Coke. And a group social fight has broke out. This is the first one of the series, and honestly, I thought people were getting on really nicely. I thought everyone was friends, but Dr. Jew started a fight with Robert. Whoa. Okay. Didn't expect this at all. Didn't expect there to be beef between these two colonists. You know, seeing as Dr. Jew brought him and saved him from the nuclear blast in the monastery. You kind of think that Robert would be grateful, but obviously not. Maybe Robert wanted to be dead during that series finale. Who knows? And a Christmas opportunity has arisen. It is only the 11th of December. However, there are only 15 days in each month. And I figured the 11th was roughly the equivalent to the 25th of December. I kind of guessed. Time for Christmas. Oh, wow. This is exciting. Begin Christmas. Just begin it. Expected quality is 81%. Perfect. Robert said something about sidearms to Coke. Perhaps Robert's gifted a sidearm to Coke for Christmas. What a lovely, lovely occasion for all of us to celebrate. Perfect. There it is, the Christmas tree. You just love to see it. And during Christmas, they've decided to play a game of Monopoly. I'm sure it's Monopoly. And Robert's gone on to a insulting spree. In the middle of Christmas, Robert, really? Christmas has been completed. Do we get anything for that? No. I think it messed up because Robert decided to go on a mental break. Sick. Well, Christmas is over and Robert ruined it. Encon Kama has decided to go berserk, melee attacking Chadson. Why would you do this? You know what time it is. Robert, can we please execute Encon Kama? This is even going to be more effective than last time now that Robert has a chainsaw. Do your thing. Holy moly. Oh, he's just been downed. Perfect. Ah, simple. Knocked out. Oh, I wish chainsaws did that in real life, you know, just simply knock someone out rather than just cutting off their limbs. Yeah, so I've now finished the mech tech room. It's taken a while, you know, like a steel and all that. So we can now make Agrahans, Clean Sweepers, Constructoids. I think the first ones we're going to queue up are Clean Sweepers, just for very obvious reasons. The base is a dump. But we also need to encode some subcores. I think if we have all times like 4, and then we can always kind of like have 2 ready and then 2 ready to go again. There'd be a lot of resources that we need to maintain, but still, we can now do Mechanoid stuff. And colonists are gathering to celebrate Coke and Cottonwood's marriage. You're getting married in the dirtiest room in the colony. Oh. Okay, well, fair enough. This is absolutely fine. It saves us a bedroom because they get to sleep together, which is very, very nice. Coke and Cottonwood are beginning their marriage ceremony. So romantic. The demon and the pollution woman. Nice. It looks like we need a new research project as well, and gunsmithing. Holy moly, that's a lot of guns. Yes. Only 500 research as well. Perfecto. Perfect. And blowback operation has been researched. Oh, yes. AS Val, Colt Pythons. Holy moly, we've got so many more guns to make. Right, let's have a look and see what is the best that we can make at the moment. At the moment, it is a javelin. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think, actually, is it suitable for Big Donny T to have a javelin? I kind of think it is. I don't know why. I feel like a javelin is actually suitable for Big Donny T. MAGA Donny T Dolphin. He definitely looks like the man that uses a javelin. 100%. 100%. That is the most suitable weapon for Big Donny T himself. Oh, there's just so many guns. I want to make some pythons. I want to make a python for Chad Chadson. I think a Colt Python is the most suitable for the president. It's iconically American. It's powerful. It's strong. And I think it works the best for him. So we'll make one of those as well for Chad Chadson. Dr. Jew, I think, doesn't suit anything at the moment. No weapons fit his character enough for me to want to make them. Microsoft needs just something blunt. A baseball bat. A baseball bat for Microsoft would be perfect. The Brooklyn Smasher. Yes, that is definitely Microsoft. And a Neanderthal can only cope with blunt weapons. And a Cottonwood cannot basically do any shooting or anything at all, so not really much point giving them anything. So there it is, in all its glory. The javelin. Big Tony T watches over it. Watches Robert finish producing it. Equip the javelin. Nothing is more American than this sight here. MAGA Donny T Dolphin carrying around a javelin. I gotta use it. I have to use it. Stand out here on the bridge of the Venetian city and blow up something. What can we blow up with a javelin? Aim for something. Can we, like, blow up this imperial structure here, please? Okay, it takes a while to aim. And then... it's accurate as well. That's insane. Oh, it's single use. Oh. Yeah, of course Donny T didn't know the javelin was single use. That is classic Donny T. But anyway, I need to call today's episode here because I have run out of time. What a fantastic episode indeed for progress. Whilst we didn't achieve the most amount of weapons known to man, what we have achieved is generating better stories for our characters. Most noticeably, Coca-Cola. The Pizza Time boy himself is now our main defender. I'd say Big Donny T is our main defender, but his defense was a single-use weapon that I didn't know was a single-use weapon. So, Donny T, you can continue doing your thing. Robert, Coke, and Chad Chadson, the leaders of our colony. Coke, I don't know what's going to happen to you when we start feeding you drugs and whether you'll be more powerful or not, but I'm excited to see what happens anyway. So if you have enjoyed today's episode and are excited to see all the fantastic weapons we can make next episode, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.